Jeff, you simply cannot talk about the San Diego lifestyle without talking about our craft beer scene.
You're right, and we're here at one of the original breweries in San Diego to meet the co-founder in a strip mall in Grantville, no less.
Sounds awesome. We're not going to get buzzed. Well, maybe a little bit, but we're going to see what all the buzz is about. So let's head inside. So let's dive right into this. We have more than 150 breweries here in San Diego. We have numerous beer bars. What, in your opinion, Lee, sets this place apart?
Well, we were kind of designed originally from the get-go not to really turn anybody away. So we do feature sports on TVs. We have the NFL package that we're showing Sunday kickoff coming right up here. Right after the show, probably, so we're, come on in. And we have breakfast on Sunday as well. We have multiple TV screens all around. We show all the games. We have a full liquor license as well. So again, if people are not into the craft beer scene, we don't turn them away. We're completely family friendly too. Kids are allowed. Unfortunately, dogs are not, unless service dogs, because we don't have a patio area. We also have an on-site food truck, what we call the kitchen, and we actually have a full restaurant here as well.
You're telling me you're a brewery with your own kitchen?
Yeah, it is. It's
That's
a crazy.
what sets you apart.
It's crazy. I know.
How many house brews, how many beers on tap? People want to know.
Well, we have a total of 50 taps. Right now, we do have 18 beers of our own on tap out of that 50. But if you take away out of that 18, one is a seltzer. We're actually, so if you've seen maybe Truly or White Claw or something like that, we're also making our own seltzer. We're also making our own root beer, and we're also making our own kombucha. So all these things are made right here in Grantville, right on the premises. We don't really go outside of this area right here. This is us.
Yeah, Jeff, you were saying how the selection here, it's almost as if you were to take a tour up the coast and back.
I mean, they have beer from Russian River Brewing.
Right.
You can,
Pliny, we'll try to get Pliny Yelp.
Yeah.
Or Blind Pig we'll get on. We get a lot of the other local breweries as well. We support them. The craft community is truly a community in San Diego, and everybody does try to help each other out. We put on some of the local breweries as well. Some people make things that we don't make, and so it's kind of a symbiotic thing. We all kind of work together and make it work.
Well, the place is awesome, huge. You got a lot of fun. I see the games back there, like you mentioned, for the kiddos, and obviously all these TVs for sports events. But you also, I'm sure, have private events, special tastings.
We do that. We've done beer dinners in the past. We have rented out the premise for private events. People have done that. We do a lot of anniversary celebrations, retirement parties. You want to call birthday parties. I mean, we are made for large groups. So I mean, a lot of our tables are able to go together. So party of 10, party of 20, not uncommon for us on a Friday night.
Jeff, you've been a part of those groups. Tell us how you.
In fact, we've had to tone him down. It's part of it.
I'm a part of this dad's group at our kids' elementary school, and let's say we have our executive session here after the official meeting, and our group of dads gets together.
Okay, what is executive? Explain.
It's a beer drinking session, we'll call it. So that's how I've been introduced to a lot of new beers from, because we're here, we can taste everything from all over the state and everywhere. So I've got a big introduction to the beer scene here in San Diego. Yeah. And it's a great atmosphere.
Take
good
advantage
food.
of this food, I'm sure. Yeah.
The wings are fantastic.
Yeah. Tell me more about Grantville, where we are, and kind of.
So Grantville, we're just east of Mission Valley on the other side of the 15, and this was a real industrial neighborhood. And then recently, last few years, they've been adding a lot of housing stock here, and so I'm sure your numbers are probably up with all your new neighbors that have moved in.
Yep, we definitely see a lot of new faces. I mean, a lot of these houses are in an older community, have been flipping. There's a ton of apartment action going on around here. I mean, just apartments springing up like all over the place, and not just like 3, 4, 5 story high
pretty big, pretty slick places. Absolutely.
It's not little. They're not little venues coming in.
Those people need to eat and drink, right?
Correct. And we're within walking distance almost of all of them, and so it's definitely become more of a central place. I think we're down to 2 breweries right now in this area. We had 3 for a while. So there have been various things opening up. There's an axe throwing place. It's just over here.
You don't want to combine that with the drinking,
no,
but yeah.
We get a lot of action after the axe throwing.
I got it. I got you.
No axes allowed in here, right?
I try not to.
Okay, good.
I feel like we need to try some beer.
I'm with you.
Okay, so what do you recommend?
So probably what we're really known for are two distinct beers. Obviously, one is San Diego IPA because it is San Diego IPA, and we've actually trademarked that. Other, I think you should try, is our blueberry wheat.
Okay.
So our blueberry wheat has actually we've been making this for a long time, 10 to 15 years or more, probably more. And we've kind of feel like we've kind of perfected a little bit. Jeff had said that he had never tried kombucha, so this is actually our.
I can't believe
I've never heard of this.
San Diego. You've
I've never heard of this. No.
So you might want to try that,
Okay.
so you can see what you think about that.
It can surprise you at first, but
So
just
this is our
prepare you.
taster set.
What are you drinking? We got
I got an
cheer-
IPA right
Okay,
here,
all
so
right.
I mean,
Tried and true.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
I guess we're drinking now.
that's-
Who needs talk?
Oh, I like that. I do taste the blueberry. And it's not too heavy with the hops, which for me is nice.
Right.
Nice, very nice.
Told her she'd like it.
There
And
you
what do
go.
you think of?
I like it. It's different. It's new for me.
So kombucha again is our kombucha is not very high in alcohol. Ours is pretty low. Basically, kombucha is a fermented tea.
All right.
So it uses sugar and tea, and it's very probiotic. Very
right.
good for your gut.
We all know the movie Sideways. We know wine connoisseurs. I'm assuming there's beer connoisseurs as
Oh,
well.
yes.
What are they drinking when they come in here? What are they asking for?
That's the thing. They have so many varieties to try. They go all over. IPA is still #1. So there's different styles now of the IPA. Like we have a Belgian IPA, we have a regular IPA, we have a pale ale, we have a double IPA. So we have a little. IPA has kind of grown into a category.
West Coast IPA, very popular.
And
you know,
that is our San Diego IPA. Is a West Coast style.
you know, they say that hoppiness is very close to happiness here in San Diego. Would you agree?
Wow. Yes, I would agree with that.
Let's cheers to that, you guys.
Cheers
Thank
to
you.
that.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Pete
Lee.
and Jeff, for coming out. It's been a lot of
appreciate
fun.
it.
Thanks.